Historical background. After the U.S. Mint was established by the Coinage Act of 1792, there was a pressing need to create a strong national currency. The flowing hair dollar was introduced in 1794 as the first official U.S. silver dollar, but its design was quickly replaced by the draped bust in 1795 due to aesthetic preferences and public criticism. The draped bust silver dollar was produced from 1795 to 1803 for circulation. However, some coins bearing the 1804 date were actually struck later, making them extremely rare and valuable. Obverse design, the draped bust. The obverse front features a portrait of Lady Liberty, facing right, with flowing hair tied with a ribbon. She wears a classical gown or drapery, hence the name draped bust. The bust is believed to be based on Philadelphia socialite and Willing Bingham, as suggested by artist Gilbert Stuart. Though this remains speculative, the design was engraved by Chief Engraver Robert Scott. The word Liberty arcs above her head. 13 or 15 stars, depending on the date, surround Liberty, representing the original U.S. states. The date appears at the bottom. Reverse design, two major types. A. Small eagle reverse, 1795 to 1798. A rather thin and scrawny eagle stands perched on a cloud. A wreath surrounds the eagle. The eagle holds no olive branch or arrows, which some saw as lacking symbolism of peace or readiness for war. United States of America encircles the design. B. Heraldic eagle reverse, 1798 to 1804. A more majestic design mimicking the Great Seal of the U.S. The eagle now has a shield on its breast, holds an olive branch, peace, in one talon and arrows, war, in the other. A banner in its beak reads, E pluribus unum. 13 stars above its head, sometimes within clouds. This reverse was created to make the design more formal and symbolic. Edge design. The edge is lettered, not reeded, reading 100 cents $1 or unit. This was intended to prevent shaving of precious metal from the edge and reinforce trust in U.S. coinage. Minting details and varieties. The draped bust dollar was struck at the Philadelphia Mint only, as no branch mints existed at the time. Notable variants. 1795, transition year from flowing hair to draped bust. Includes two bust alignments, off-center and centered. 1796 to 1797, only small eagle reverse. 1798 to 1803, heraldic eagle reverse. Some years have multiple die varieties, e.g. 1799 has 15 plus varieties. Die marriages. Many coins were struck using hand-prepared dies, so there are numerous small differences among coins of the same year. These are classified by die marriages, e.g. B1, B2, BB 141, etc., and are a major interest for specialists. The fabled 1804 dollar. Despite its date, number 1804 draped bust dollars were struck in 1804. Classifications. Class 1. Originals made in 1834 to 1835 as diplomatic gifts for U.S. envoys under Andrew Jackson. Only 8 known examples. Class 2 and 3. Restrikes made later for collectors. Class 2 has plain edges. Class 3 has lettered edges. Combined, only 7 more examples are known. Total, 15 known $1,804. These coins are extremely valuable. One sold for $7.68 million in 2021, often called the king of American coins. Coin specifications. Feature detail. Diameter 39, 40 mm. Weight 26.96 grams. Composition 89.24% silver. 10.76% copper. Edge lettered. Mint Philadelphia. Designer Robert Scott. Market value and collectability. Values depend on rarity of date/variety, mint state/grade, die variety, historical significance, estimated values. Circulated 1795 to 1803, $1,500 to $10,000 plus. Uncirculated $20,000 to $100,000 plus. Rare varieties/errors over $250,000. 1804 dollars, several million dollars. Collectors particularly pursue 1,795 off-center bust, 1,797 9 by 7 stars, 1,799 7 by 6 stars. All $1,804, any class. Grading considerations. Grades range from poor, P1, to mint state, MS, 70. The higher the grade, the more expensive the coin, whereas most visible on Liberty's cheek and hair, and the eagle's wings and breast. Coins are often graded by PCGS, NGC, or ANAX. Collecting challenges and tips. Draped bust dollars are scarce in all grades. Many are cleaned or damaged. Original surfaces command a premium. Be wary of counterfeits, especially online or abroad. Certification from a trusted grading service is essential. A symbol of a young republic. The draped bust dollar wasn't just currency, it was a political and philosophical symbol. As the United States emerged from the shadows of monarchy, this coin reflected the ideals of liberty, democracy, and national pride. The portrait of Liberty was designed to echo ancient Roman goddesses, graceful, noble, and strong, representing the United States as a rebirth of classical ideals. In an age before photography, this coin became a portrait of the nation itself, a message to the world that America was sophisticated and sovereign. Art meets coinage. Gilbert Stuart's influence. The idea for the draped bust design came from renowned American portrait artist Gilbert Stuart, who painted George Washington and many other early leaders. Stuart thought liberty should resemble a more refined ideal than the earlier flowing hair design. He recommended Anne Willing Bingham, a Philadelphia socialite and daughter of a wealthy patriot, as the model for liberty. She was seen as the most beautiful woman in America at the time, though never confirmed officially. This artistic connection gives the coin an almost romantic mystique. Struck by hand, one by one. Each draped bust silver dollar was hand-struck, not machine-pressed like modern coins. Dies were prepared manually, engraved by hand, making each coin slightly unique. Striking required physical force using screw presses. Often coins were struck multiple times to fully imprint the design. Variations in spacing, strike sharpness, and die where lead to collectible. Die states and die marriages, a playground for serious numismatists. Touched by history, coin of presidents and pioneers. George Washington, John Adams, and Thomas Jefferson were alive and serving during the years these coins circulated. These coins may have passed through the hands of early American legends like Alexander Hamilton, Meriwether Lewis, or James Madison. As the Louisiana Purchase was negotiated, 1803, this very dollar was likely used in transactions across the expanding frontier. Owning a draped bust dollar means holding a piece of founding era America in your hands. Romantic rarity. The 1804 dollar's mysterious fame. No story in American coin collecting is more legendary than the 1804 draped bust dollar. In 1834, President Andrew Jackson ordered custom sets of coins for Asian and Middle Eastern royalty. Because no dollars were struck in 1804, mint officials used the last authorized date, 1804, creating the mythic coin retroactively. The Sultan of Muscat and the King of Siam received these special sets. One $1,804 belonged to King Farouk of Egypt, a passionate coin collector and playboy monarch. When his collection was auctioned in 1954, the coin became a global sensation. These coins have since appeared in movies, museum showcases, and headlines, equal parts money and myth. Hidden treasures, shipwrecks, and hoards. Draped bust dollars have been recovered from shipwrecks, like the fabled SS Central America and other 19th century cargo ships. Some coins show saltwater damage, giving them a haunting patina, yet these are prized for their maritime backstories. Hoards occasionally surface in old estates or bank vaults, often surprising heirs or collectors. A collector's holy grail. For advanced collectors, the draped bust dollar is a milestone to acquire. A complex field of study, over 100 die varieties. A test of patience, knowledge, and discernment. Collecting them involves learning about overdates, e.g., 1798-7. Star arrangements, e.g., 10 by 6, 7 by 6. Die cracks, fault lines from use, creating distinctive flaws. Record-breaking auctions. These coins have broken records repeatedly. Stax Bowers, 2017. A rare 1,795. Draped bust sold for over $1 million. Heritage Auctions, 2021. The 1804 Dexter specimen. Sold for $3.84 million. Private sales have rumored to exceed $7 million for top grade. 1804s. Global fame. Though quintessentially American, the draped bust dollar is admired worldwide. Featured in museums like the Smithsonian and British Museum. International collectors from Japan, Germany, China, and the UAE compete for high-grade specimens. Even luxury brands and watchmakers have used its imagery in marketing and product design, a legacy in metal. To this day, the draped bust design is reimagined and reissued. Modern U.S. mint programs use similar Liberty busts on American silver eagles. Some private mints create replicas in pure silver or gold. The image of Liberty lives on in coins, stamps, and art, forever enshrined in American identity. Counterfeits, forgeries, and the hunt for the real thing. The rarity and value of draped bust dollars, especially the 1804 issue, have made them frequent targets for counterfeiters over the past 200 years. Early forgeries, 19th century. Some counterfeiters in England and China struck fake dollars from similar-looking silver or base metals. These often circulated in trade markets. Modern forgeries, advances in casting and CNC engraving have led to sophisticated fakes. Some are so convincing that only advanced analysis, weight, edge reading, dye diagnostics, and even X-ray fluorescence can detect them. Detecting fakes. Experts use tools like dye variety charts, known planchet weights, and diagnostic photographs of authentic pieces. Grading services to the rescue. Reputable certification bodies like PCGS, NGC, and ANAX provide not just authentication, but protection for buyers and sellers. Collecting tip. Always insist on a certified coin for draped bust issues, especially if the price seems too good to be true. The draped bust dollar in pop culture and film. Though over 200 years old, the draped bust silver dollar has managed to appear in modern pop culture, reflecting its enduring mystique. Hollywood, films like National Treasure and The Patriot feature early American coins. Some movie props are modeled after draped bust dollars. Television, in coin-related episodes of Pawn Stars, Antiques Roadshow, and American Pickers, draped bust dollars have wowed appraisers and audiences alike. Literature. The $1,804 appears in numerous novels and thrillers, centered on lost treasures and historical conspiracies. Luxury collectibles. Brands like Rolex and Louis Moinet have released watches with actual draped bust dollars embedded in their faces or backs. This coin is more than metal. It's a symbol of American heritage and timeless intrigue. The draped bust dollar as an investment. For collectors and investors alike, draped bust dollars are not just historical artifacts. They are serious assets. Performance over time, rare. Examples have appreciated tenfold or more in the last 50 years. Market resilience. During economic downturns, rare coins often retain or gain value, similar to fine art and precious metals. Liquidity. High-grade coins are in constant demand. Auction houses like Heritage and Stax Bowers attract global buyers. Storage and insurance. Investors store draped bust dollars in bank vaults, private numismatic safes, or graded slabs with tamper-proof seals. Portfolio diversity. Wealth managers and collectors often include historical coins in their diversified holdings alongside gold, stocks, and art. In this sense, a draped bust dollar isn't just a collectible. It's a financial relic of trust, beauty, and proven worth.